Chris here, back with another awesome 4runner that we are going to be not only auctioning off on Cars and Bids with no reserve, but also going to be walking around and demonstrating this vehicle and explaining why these Toyota 4runners are such great vehicles even with 293,000 miles. Let's jump right in. So this is a 2006 Toyota 4runner SR5. This is the four-wheel drive version, and it's a beautiful truck. We actually auctioned this vehicle off on Cars and Bids a few months ago, and so the winner of the auction, I guess it was like a 14-year-old who got access to his parents' account and credit card and started bidding and ended up being the winner. And then I got an upset phone call from his parents saying my son is now bidding on cars. So anyways, so it didn't sell. No big deal. We're gonna go ahead and put it back on Cars and Bids again and auction it off with no reserve. So this truck, if you look at it, I mean, you wouldn't think it has 292,000 miles.
Ay, caramba!
Always blows my mind. This truck, it honestly looks just as good. We have another truck, 4th gen 4runner, on our lot right now that has 83,000 miles, and this one looks just as good. The paint, this was actually the black with gray interior. The paint is in really good condition. That beautiful grille with clear headlights. And this one is sitting on 4 Trail Climber Summit HT2 tires. They're called Trail Climbers, but they're really more like a highway tread. Unmodified, sitting on Bilstein suspension. And we did quite a bit of work to this one in terms of make readies, preparation for the sale. So it's got a lot of new parts. Just check the description: brakes, rotors. Also recently passed the Maryland State Inspection, which is one of the more strict inspections in the country. So it is ready to go for the next owner, and the next owner won't have to worry about any further cost on getting it through inspection. Take a look inside. So this one's got the gray interior, which I really like. And the first thing you notice, the dash has no cracks. And that's one of the, a little bit of kind of indents right there, but no cracks, because these dashes were so known for cracking that they even recalled it at one point. I mean, they would crack all along this line right here. It would crack up here, and then this area would just get tons of cracks. The dash on this one is really nice. I don't know if it was replaced on a recall or if it was just garage kept and never cracked, but usually if these were kept outside, the sun would beat down on them and they would just start cracking all over the place, which is a real shame because it's pretty expensive to fix. I mean, we've replaced several of these for customers, and it's about $1,000 job, and we're kind of just doing it almost at cost. It's an expensive job, so to replace that dash, it's such a great truck. The last thing you want to do is be staring at, an ugly cracked dash the entire time. So this one, the dash is in real nice shape. Another thing too is the center console. A lot of times these doors right here, they break, and this one still working, and also the little cap right here for the lighter or for the charger, still working. A lot of times you look at 4th gen 4runners, this will be broken and this will be broken. If you don't check it, make sure that it actually pops open, because a lot of times they break. So another thing that you just don't want to be staring at a broken cover right here. It's funny, I couldn't even tell you what this is for, but I guess you could play some cards. I don't know. Even the glove box, check the glove box, make sure the glove box is not broken. Because a lot of times this these hinge right here breaks. But this one's in real good shape. Door locks, nice and strong. Let's go ahead and start it up. Sunroof. The other thing you want to check on these, it's funny, I made another video the other day about what you should check when buying a 4th gen 4runner. Right here, you want to check, make sure this is not stained. Because a lot of times if this area is stained, same with right there, it's because the sunroof is clogged and the water is building up, and it'll actually start to drip right here. So we always check the sunroofs before we sell them, make sure they're clear. Always check this area, make sure it's not stained. Because if it's stained, you know the last owner never took the time to fix it, and he just let it drip. This little door as well, make sure that sometimes these doors right here break as well. So this one has heat and air, blower motor. Sometimes the blower motor will start to go out on this. This one's works great, even at 292,000 miles. One thing I do notice here is that the last owner actually changed that's not the original radio. I mean, it's pretty close, it's a Scion radio. But one of the common problems with these 4th gens is the volume knob on the radio. So I guess he had that problem and he already fixed it. But a lot of people don't. So if you're like shopping for a 4th gen, check the radio and make sure you can actually raise the volume. Because a lot of times you can change the channel, but that volume knob, for some reason, you'll like turn it and it'll go down. The volume will go down, or it won't move, or so. Still have the original floor mats. Yeah, so dash is real nice shape. Center console, steering wheel is in great shape. I mean, almost no wear at all. Center console is in really nice shape. Power sunroof works. The windows roll up nice and fast. Check the backside. Just like 292,000 miles. Everything works. No warning lights on the dash. These are great trucks. The powertrains in these trucks are next to bulletproof. You can hardly kill them. They're really good engines, very reliable. In fact, it's similar to the Land Cruiser. I've never seen one of these 4th gen 4runners with a bad powertrain. They've come in. This one has 292,000 miles, drives great, super smooth, shifts perfect. I mean, it's just a great driving truck. And I've yet to see really any, we've gotten several of these with higher miles that I've never seen them with bad powertrains. Windows are just nice and fast. Check the, even the back window. Very nice. Just listen to the engine. Main thing you want to look out for on these is rust. He's got a clean frame. Rust tends to be the killer on these trucks. So you want to check the frame, you want to check the running board brackets, you know, muffler's nice and clean on this. That's the main thing that kills these The engines and the transmissions, they're really bulletproof. Good tire tread. Let's see, these tires are from 2022 Summit Trail Climber. And even the wheels, I mean, check out the wheels. The wheels are in great shape. The running boards, they're not, a lot of times, this truck was clearly never taken off-road. Still has the running boards intact. The wheels are in excellent shape. These wheels tend to corrode, flake. They're kind of like alloy, kind of chromish wheels, if I said that right. Hey, how you doing? And it's funny, my neighbor, he saw me that I sell cars and came up and he's like, I got a 63 Corvette sitting in my garage for 30 years. Are you kidding? Anyways, I love those Corvettes too. But back to the 4Runner. So the wheels are in really good shape. And trust me, they don't always look like that. I mean, we have another 4Runner. It only has 160,000 miles. And the wheels are all just flaking and they need to be restored. This is original condition. They still look good. Roof rack still intact. Still have the 4 pieces on the roof rack. These pieces sometimes can fall off. So this one's still intact with all 4. All right, so plenty of trunk space. Got this little cargo net back here, which you can remove if you don't need it. Soft close in the tailgate. Good looking truck. And speaking of Jeeps over here, one of the reasons why people love these 4th gen 4Runners too is for the off-road modifications and the off-road capabilities that they have. This one's completely unmodified. It's basically a highway car, but you can turn them into something like this. I mean, you can lift them up. You can put all-terrain tires. See, this one's got the general grabber. It's got 35-inch tires. It's got a winch. You can do similar things with this, and we've actually built several of these 4th gens. And if the winner wants to build this up, this would make for a great build. This would make for a great off-road build. You could put some black rhinos on there. You could put some BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. We're a distributor for Dobinson. You can lift this up 2 inches. You can make it look completely different, give it a whole different look, ready to hit those trails, ready to go rock crawling, and ready to have a lot of fun. So if the winner wants to do that, just ask after the sale. I'm happy to do that. In terms of maintenance items, this thing needs nothing. It's Maryland state inspected and ready to go. The only thing it could use are maybe some upgrades if you wanted to, even with the radio, if you wanted to put an Apple CarPlay in there, backup camera, we could help with that. And any other off-road modifications, just ask. Tinted windows. It already has tint in the back. If you wanted to tint the front, we could help with that as well. So a lot of cool stuff.